Network.
Florida Park Explorers.
We explore the parks 5 to 6 days a week with great live streams and vlogs. We cover everything from rides and food to magic and fun and fireworks. So come join us on our adventures as we take you through
the Disney parks and more.
And check out our all-new channel, the FPE Network. And thanks for watching.
Smiles, laughter, togetherness. It's the stuff vacations are made of. Not just the time we spend, but the memories we make together. So let Melska Planner help you plan the most magical vacation of all. We'll make it happen while you make the memories. Melska Planner. Family vacations made magically simple.
What's up, Rangers fans? Welcome to Rangers Town. I'm the BearShark. I'm going to be taking you guys through Ranger game tonight. Thanks for coming in and joining us on our first live call of Ranger game. We're playing Penguins tonight, so it's going to be hopefully a repeat of last week. Obviously, last week we dominated. So welcome in, everybody. Steven, welcome in. Patty Puddles, Andrew. Who else is here? James, welcome in. Welcome in, Ranger fans. Welcome in, hockey fans. There's AJC Magic. What's up, Amy? She's going to be rooting for Penguins tonight. Everybody, we can keep it cordial. We can have some fun. We're all hockey people, so we're going to have a good time tonight. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to call the game. We're going to talk some trash. We'll have some fun. If you're not a hockey fan, thanks for hanging out anyway. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Should be a wild game, James. There's no doubt about it. Kopp is doing amazing. Speaking of which, Kopp will be taking second line center tonight because Ryan Strome is out with a lower body injury. I was watching the game. I didn't see anything that actually happened to him. So we'll see how the whole thing goes. But Strome's on the hook anyway at the end of the year. We're not exactly sure what's going to happen with him, whether he's an unrestricted free agent, whether or not he stays with the Rangers or not. Might be because Kopp's a natural center, so hopefully he will be up to the task tonight. He might be the eventual replacement because he's playing in the exact spot that Ryan Strome would be in. Lately, Lafreniere's come on strong, so it's been really good to watch Lafreniere finally click with Heedle a little bit. So again, welcome into the Rangers network, basically, because I can't say that, but it really is because it's Ranger Town. You're here. We're going to be hanging out. Dallas Hockey Girl, what's happened? Andrew Ford, did he injure it? Well, he was in the game against Buffalo, and it was like 6 minutes in, or he only played for 6 minutes. And then he didn't come back after the first intermission. So they're saying lower body injury day to day. Who knows? And then Dallas Hockey Girl saying, pray for pillow hands. That would be Ryan Reeves. He rejoins the lineup tonight, so we're going to see how he does. It's the Penguins. Let's be perfectly honest. There's no love lost between these two teams. You are literally talking about the battle for second and third. If I remember correctly, it's a 1-point differential. So, yeah, this is going to get interesting quick. So I'm trying to pull that up right now. Pretty sure I'm right that it's a 1-point differential. Stats. Metropolitan Division, 1-point difference. You've got Rangers at 89, Penguins at 90, Hurricanes at 95. So, that's a little on the nut side. Let me pull this up on the screen so that we can kind of see what we're looking at. The Rat versus Pillhands. I would pay money to see that. Yeah, if you do, if you look right here in my glasses, you can watch the game. I think I get a copyright for that. So let's pull this up. Get the screen up on here. This way we can look at some standings. Look at the red screen. Nope. Got that one. Yeah, so right there you see Hurricanes are sitting out in front with 95 points, which it's a big deal right now. There's so little points between these teams. I'm going to highlight the top 4 just so that we can take a look at it before the game gets started, do a little pregame, get everybody ready kind of thing. Stevie Lee, what's happening? All right, so Hurricanes are sitting at 95. You've got Penguins sitting at 90, Rangers at 89, Caps at 84. So the Caps are probably not going to win the division. I think it's safe to say that. 11 points out. Hurricanes are an amazing team. They only got stronger after the trade deadline. Penguins are in good shape. They picked up Raquel. Rangers picked up 4. We're all in really good shape right now. I think that you're seeing this the way that it is. The Caps, they're sitting right behind us. The Rangers lose right now. Same with the Penguins. Tonight's win, if the Rangers win, we jump into second place. We'll be at 90, 91 to 90 points, provided it doesn't go in overtime, which I can't have because I am. Well, tonight's going to be interesting. To say that. For those of you who know anything about FPE and our schedules and the way that we do things. Hello, Stevie Lee. Thank you so much. But as I'm reading, it's like the Rangers got a 26.4 power play. They're second in the NHL. However, you have the Penguins at 86.3% penalty kill, second in the NHL. That's always interesting when you have the number 2 teams playing against each other on opposite sides, penalty kill versus power play. It really should be very interesting to watch tonight. But when you look at the fact that the other thing that's super important about these standings, and you can't overlook this, the Hurricanes and the Rangers, if you look at that first category, it says GP. Those are games played. Technically, the Rangers and the Hurricanes have a game in hand on the Penguins. Penguins have 67 games played. So are they really in second? They are by points, but if you also look at wins versus losses, that's the second column. The second column shows us with 42 wins, they have 40. We have 19 losses. But look at their OTLs. Those are overtime. Okay, so they had 10 games that went in there. So when you look at the way that whole thing shakes out, it's a big deal. So I don't know. We're going to see what happens. The Rangers are going up for a ceremonial. Ben Roethlisberger, of all things, did not have anybody else. He's going to go ahead and drop the puck. Ceremonial puck drop. I think it's funny that the Rangers didn't even send out an alternate captain. They sent out Goudreau. Used to be that Mark Stahl would go after those. And almost every one of them. But divisionally, this is a huge game. This swaps, if the Penguins win, they're a game in hand, but they'd be up by, at least 2 to 3 points. So that's a big deal. We've got to make sure that we pick this up tonight, and it's going to be huge if we don't. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Rangerstown. I'm the BearShark. If you're just joining us, we are playing the Penguins tonight. In net for the Rangers will be Igor Shesterkin. He was a little soft as of late. His percentage went from 94% to 93.6%. Not worried. And then over playing on the other side, we got Tristan Jerry, who's going to be in net for Pens. He's also had a little bit of some rough stuff going on with him lately. He's down to a 9.22. We'll see how it goes. I mean, goals against are decent. This is going to be a great game. We're about to get at it. So let's get this off the screen because who cares? Let's bring this up because that's what we're playing against right now. Let's do a little. Are you going to give me a clock or no? You're not going to really have a clock? Let's refresh that. You're really not going to give me anything, huh? Well, this doesn't do any good, does it? All right, puck's dropped. Here we go, everybody. So, Penguins are breaking into the Rangers zone. Keandre Miller's back. He's holding the puck behind the net, and he's going to bring it out. Rangers are already making a change. And Temi Panarin across. Shoots. Oh, save. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to be like your normal rooting or calling of a game because I hate to tell you this, but I want to watch the game. I'm a huge Ranger fan. So we'll kind of sit here. I want to make sure I'm also keeping up on chat. Keandre Miller's back, goes behind the net. And they're going to pass it up. Top pushes to center. And they dump it in. So they're going to do a line change. Rangers are rolling lines pretty quick. We're 18:42 in the game. We're already onto our third line. Shusterkin almost just got hit by the net. That would have been pretty bad. So it should be a fun night tonight. I don't know if you can hear the game. Hopefully you can. Really feel like you're in trouble. Pittsburgh takes a shot. It really wasn't a shot. It was more like a chip. Didn't do anything. Puck rolls back into Pittsburgh zone. Lafreniere's back, and he hits it. Now, you guys are also going to find a common theme. I love hits. I love fights. I love good hockey. Adam Fox with the puck. Passes back up. That kid is so amazing with the puck. It's ridiculous. So it should be a really good game. It's fast-paced right now, end-to-end hockey. We're only a little over 2:15 in the game so far. And it's been back and forth hockey the whole time. Chat, tell me who your team is. Drop it in the chat. Are you for the Rangers? Are you for Penguins? Are you for somebody else? You're just here for the hockey? You're just here to support FP. Tell me. Also, for anybody who wasn't around this morning, Jen had an amazing stream. She was over in Hollywood Studios. That was a great stream for anybody who missed it. So the Rangers breaking into the zone. Mika brings it in, dumps it down. Kreider's around the backside of the net. Oh. Well, past the T, it's a 2-on-1. 2-on-1 with Crosby, and he breaks it up. Great play by Keandre Miller. Great job. Here we go. Oh, come on. That's goaltender interference. I don't care how it is. You can't be behind the guy in the net. Let's do it. Shot on goal. That was a big kick out. They shoot it out of the zone, and they're down in Penguin zone. Quick line change. Penguins were putting on a lot of pressure during that 20, 30 seconds. Live in Winnipeg. I want the Rangers to make these fun. James, I'm in favor too. So you live in Winnipeg. I'm assuming that's why you're rooting for Copp. That was a good pickup, by the way. I was really happy when we grabbed him. So welcome in, by the way. I love having you out there from Canada. So offsides on Pittsburgh. They couldn't keep the puck in the zone. Penguins. Evie's a Penguins fan. Wow. And let me tell you something. I know Mike Sullivan's a good coach. Okay, like you got to give him spots, but I can't stand him. Like I just don't like looking at him. All right, so face-off goes back to Pens and immediately goes out of play. They're going to hold up play. 16:47 left in the first, and they got the guy on the screen right now. What's he doing? He's wolfing down some food in a Penguins jersey that he looks like he literally got poured into. Yes, I'm making fun of him. Why? Because I got poured into this jersey because I'm a big dude too. Good for the big guy eating hot dogs. By the way, again, if you guys don't know, I'm kind of a huge hockey fan, but I'm also shot in front. Rangers are breaking. Coming out of the zone from Pens. 2-on-3, 3-on-3. Shot up into the net. For those of you who don't know, I like to make fun of things. I'm a huge hockey fan, love hockey movies. I have a really twisted hockey sense of humor. Panarin was behind the net. He passed it out right to Copp. Copp got a good shot off. I don't think he got it off cleanly. He didn't. So it was a really great setup from behind the net. The Rangers do really well when playing from behind the net. They're great at passing out. And be careful if Kreider's on the ice sitting in that position. He's going to score. He's got, I think it's 46 in the season, might be 44. But having the best season of his career. For the last 10 games, Rangers power play 33 compared to Penguins 22. That's exactly right. Patty Puddle. Shot on net. Behind the net right now. Got Hedel back there, so third line's on. Got Gaudreau. Lafreniere pressing. The shot, they just lifted into the Rangers zone. Going behind the Rangers net right now, over in the corner. They're on the near boards. They're shooting around the backside. Rangers regain the puck. Fighting it out in the corners. Well, they're holding up in the corner right now. Stick actually looks like it came down. It was blocking the puck. And it just got cleared out of the zone. Back to mid-ice. Let's see. Rangers back in the zone. Shesterkin's going to let it go by. And the Rangers trying to clear it. Rangers are having an issue getting out of their zone right now. Nummy num num. Leafs won. Boston nothing. Sammy's happy. The natural, by the way, everybody, if you're a Leafs fan, he's calling that game too. Reeves' pillow hands is on the ice right now, looking like he's dancing with somebody. We don't need a dance card. Shot on net. Kicked out by the right pad. Rangers trying to put some pressure on. They're down in Pittsburgh zone. They're on the near side boards. Back in the corner. Nice shot on net. That was Mott. Great shot. It came right off the boards. He took it live and hit it. Fourth line making some opportunities. Yeah, Slapshot's one of my favorite movie, James. As a matter of fact, the Hanson brothers is pretty much what inspired me to watch hockey. I was like, I'd love to watch brawls like that all the time. Mighty Ducks movies are fantastic. Big difference in penalty killing. Rangers are 69-2, the Penguins 90. That could make a really, really huge difference. Question, how is Montreal up a goal already? It's another great question. Yeah, there's some great hockey movies out there. We're gonna be talking about those in the off season on Even Strength. For those of you who are coming in and have not seen our Saturday night program, we do this on Saturdays. Myself and the natural Sam Welb over on the Sam Welb, Sam Welb 12, Sam Welb Experience 12. So head on over to his channel as well. Make sure you're subscribing to him. He does Toronto. I do Rangers. Then together on Saturday night, we do a hockey recap at 10 o'clock Saturday night. What we call Mickey Mouse time, because I live literally at the backside of Magic Kingdom. Huge Disney people as well. We're a Disney streaming channel, but we're not calling hockey. Rangers are in the zone, passing across right now. They're setting up in front. They got Kreider. Nope, Kreider goes into the corner. Rangers regain the puck. Trying to keep it deep, but it's not happening. It's out of the zone. We're at mid-ice. Big hit at mid-ice. Rangers back in their zone. Andrew Miller just took a shot. Vetrano's trying to get the puck back under control, back behind the Rangers net, and Temi Panarin picks up the puck. And he looks like he's going to try and go end-to-end to everybody. He's across the mid. He's over the blue line. That's interference. Jari stopped him at what was basically a rolling puck. It was never a shot on net. Moving in, shoots. Misses. And back down the ice we go. We're going back and forth down the ice. So I think basically what you're seeing is Pittsburgh's kind of PO'd about the fact that we creamed them the other night, 5-1. So they're trying to come out real strong against the Rangers. They're showing a lot. We got a lot of moxie right now. 1-on-2, 1-on-3 going the other way. I mean, that's an obvious line change. And I mean, Rangers still aren't attacking. The Rangers better start getting their grit back up, because if not, it's going to be a short game. So Right, back in the Rangers zone, back behind the net, back in those near boards. And most of this game is being played near boards, which are, if you're not a huge hockey fan, that's the boards closest to us, and they're in the corner, so basically to the goaltender's left. Coming across, high hash mark, they're back in the circle, puck rolls all the way through. Rangers breaking out of the zone. Lafreniere down the left side. Got Drill with him. Penguins regain, flip it out of the zone. Back to the blue line. Rangers got it. Rangers are holding, passing back and forth from D to D. And they're breaking out. Coming through, going into the offensive zone is Pillow Hands, everybody. Why are you with the puck? Unbelievable. Canes, 1-0. Thank you, everybody, for the updates. As a matter of fact, I'm going to switch screens because this doesn't do us any good to have this just sitting up there. It's kind of stupid. Switch it over to that. Let's interact with that, and let's move this over and interact. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break with the Rangers. So while we're sitting here waiting, we're going to wait on them to come back. Yesterday, it's not going to be helpful. What good is it? Welcome in, everybody. You want me to play with it? No, you're not. Let's get this off the book. Red. Hopefully, Shesterkin holds up. Patty, I couldn't agree with you more. 1-1 Leafs. Boston already tied it up. That was fast. I can't say I'm overly surprised. One of the things that Sam and I were talking about was the fact that there's a lot of issues with goaltending right now for the Maple Leafs. So that's going to be a huge issue for them. Colorado Calgary is going to be a good game. Colorado's going to blow them out, though. Well, maybe not blow them out. You're going to win. Very little I feel about that. There's some of the scores. Let's Oh, no, it's not going to let me do it. There it is. So we'll be able to kind of keep track of the scores as we're going through tonight. The Troopers on the ice. Puck just dropped. Back in the Rangers zone, and they're breaking up the top. Should be interesting. We don't talk about Bondo in the house, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, watching your scores as we're going. You guys are tied 1-1 right now. Bondo's a Leafs fan who's up in Toronto. Raptors and Leafs. Right now, the Rangers they just can't seem to get their moxie together. I used to have called on that. They're not playing like they were playing the other night. They're playing really loose. Frankly, the Penguins are playing a real tight game of hockey right now. Almost all of it's been played down in the Rangers' zone. Really hoping that we pick the pace up a little bit. We start hitting a little bit more. That'll slow them down. Rangers are down in the end zone, so it was obviously an icing. Shot on that, went up and over the glass, far side. Near boards. But yeah, this is going to be a different kind of game calling than everybody else. Because I actually watched the game, and I'm going to watch the chat with you guys so that we can kind of talk back and forth, have a little fun, talk some trash, talk some hockey. At the end of the day, it's all just about hanging out, having some fun. We could all sit in our houses and watch it by ourselves, or come together, have a little fun, watch a little hockey, get a little goofy. Rangers breaking down right now. Lindgren dumps it in the zone. Toronto's trying to get it. He's on the near side in the corner. Zibanejad skates in, help him out. They're trying to dig it out. Come on, dig that puck. By the way, I'm 100% biased. Want the Rangers to win. Going to call it that way. Back to the point, shoots it in. Got Panarin behind the boards. He's going to pass out in front. Oh, that was close. Kept it in. They tried to clear as a clearing attempt. That should be a penalty, but I guess we're not calling those tonight. So I guess we're not doing that. Patty, I appreciate that more than you know. So, chat, Patty's going to be dropping in stats, things along those lines, making sure the chat stays friendly, healthy, happy, and wise. And here we go. We've got Cop coming down. Shoot, off the glove. That puck hit his glove, went up in the air. He couldn't find it for a second. I was hoping it was going to go up and over. That was close. Blue Jackets up 1 over the Islanders. Yeah, and you've got Hurricanes 1 over Lightning, Rangers 0-0, Maple Leafs, Bruins tied. Carolina is up, Canadians up 1-0 over the Panthers, which I think everybody's surprised about that. I think it's just a really bad goal. I haven't seen the highlight yet, but I'm sure we will. That's a hand pass. Oh, it was in their zone, so it's fine. We're breaking down. 2-on-2, breakaway. Oh, Shesterkin with the save. That was beautiful. He was on the left side of the net, kicked all the way out right to Rob. Had he lifted it, he had a goal. But that was a bad save. Beautiful save. Back to the point on Rangers. Rangers are down in the Penguin zone. Shoot it towards the front. Taken down. No penalty called. Surprise, surprise. They're going to play really, really loose right now. Leafs 2, Boston 1. Love to hear that. Come on, Leafs. So changes on both sides. Rangers holding the puck. Rangers are going to skate it out. Passing up. Going into the Pen zone. Tap in front. Near side boards. I guess we're just not going to call anything today. If that's the case, where's Pillow Hands? What are you going to do tonight for us? I'm going to vote nothing. Icing on Penguins. We're going to go back down into the zone. So, yeah, leave score. I'm rooting for you, Bondo. I want you to beat Boston. Helps me out. Oh, you know what? Shesterkin didn't make that save. I thought Shesterkin made that big pad save. He didn't. It hit the post. That was luck. I'll take it. You know what they say, goaltender's best friend. You're just joining us. Welcome into Even Strength. I am your host, the BearShark. There's a good story behind that. One of these days, I'll tell you. Blue guy. Yeah, I hate the Bruins too. I hate Martian. As a matter of fact, he's a Martian. Oh, how do you not score that? I just disappeared because I couldn't believe it. Let me tell you something. So the Rangers, yeah, you know what? You should get a penalty for that. That's unsportsman. Yeah, get in his face. Come on, let's mix it up a little bit. So what happens is puck comes in, 2 good shots on net. Jarry can't hold it. They're sticking around with it. Get another shot on net. And I couldn't tell who it is because I took commercial break. But he literally takes a stick, whacks it across the goalpost. That's supposed to be a penalty, but whatever. I don't care. We're not calling anything else. Boston's on a little tear lately. Boston's been playing good hockey. There's no doubt about it. But I hate Martian. Marsh. Even Marsh. Bigger screen. What do we got going on here? We've got Islanders, Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets are up. Let's make this screen a little smaller. There we go. We're there. We're there. Games that we care about. So let's see. Rain or day. Yeah, you know what? It's funny you should say that because there was a conversation on Blue Shirts Forever today about that. That when the Rangers are off, it seems like New Yorkers just tune out, even if the Islanders are okay. And then you have the Devils, who I think they were eliminated in week 3. They're so bad this year. So bad. By the way, I have tons and tons and tons of Devil Joy. James, it's like that sometimes. Sometimes I've got it. Sometimes you've got it. It depends. Here we go. He's on a breakaway. Shusterkin with them. Oh, he just shut him down on the breakaway. Puck goes out of the zone. Ryder's over there. Ryder's going to try and fight that puck. Come on, Ryder. Seriously? Penguins got the puck back in the zone. Shoots. Oof. Off the side. Shusterkin with a blocker save. That's nice. Coming back up near boards. Back out. Penguins regain and neutral in the neutral zone. They're holding, so both teams can make a change. They're going to go on the offensive. They're back in the Rangers zone again. Rangers better get their stuff together. There's 7:50 left in the first period alone. We played half of this game sitting over in their zone. This is nuts. Rangers are off sides. Yeah, well, that was stupid. I mean, come on. You see the guy skating out of the zone. You dump the puck in. Like, what are you doing? But this breakaway is beautiful. He actually breaks the play up, hits it, catches, takes it with him, gives and goes, skates all the way down, and then Shusterkin made a beautiful save on that. The Rangers do seem flat tonight. They've been doing this lately, coming out in the first period, a little and then what they're doing is they're making the adjustments first and second. So should be interesting. Yeah, the Rangers do have more shots. They're getting good offensive chances, but the pressure from the Penguins right now is way higher. They're playing better through the neutral zone. They're playing better in their own zone. And here comes Penguins. They're just not getting the shots on net because defense is actually playing relatively decent for the Rangers. Panarin's coming out of the zone. He's skating end to end right now. He just dumped it in for boards. There you go. 4 of them tied up behind the net, going into the near boards. Ooh, big hit. Ooh. Yeah. Panarin puts it in front. Penguins back out of the zone. Skating down the zone, 3-on-3. Even strength. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Penguins are setting up. Rangers look like they're just standing around. They're not playing the position very well. I mean, I can see, like, I'm looking around Ashmark on the far side. There are 5 Rangers standing around the circle. That ain't good. If the Penguins put it together, they are a problem. They're in second place. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. It could be really ugly tonight. So, welcome in. Let me know where you guys are hitting us up from. We know that James is coming into us from Winnipeg. I know Patty's up in New York. Let us know where you guys are watching from. Also know where Bondo is from. But thanks for joining us. Appreciate you coming in on the inaugural live play-by-play. I'm not the best play-by-play guy. I'm a color guy who likes to watch my game, but I figured we all sit here, hang out, have some fun, talk some Ranger stuff, talk some trash. Hopefully there's some fights because then I can get really animated. Make fun of some people, tell some jokes. Maybe have some trivia. Come on, pillow hands. What are you doing? This guy doesn't even hit anybody anymore. Is he made of glass? Wow. Oh, I'm big, tough Ryan Reeves. Yeah, very hard. Shoot, scores. This is what happens. They've been playing it too loose in front of Shusterkin. 1-0 Pens. And there it is. Former Ranger, Dan Boyle. I hated him as a Ranger. The Ducks are all right. Tampa Bay, California. California knows how to party. So Penguins go D to D. Who's in front? Pillow Hands. He shoots it right through Pillow Hands' feet. Good for the deflection. Good for the screen. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Panthers, Rangers. Joby, what's up? Welcome in. We need more Ranger fans. Go tell everybody you know. We're calling the game. We're watching it live. We're having some fun. Talking trash. You guys better start hitting more like that. Where's Truba? Truba needs to lay somebody out. Mika just got crushed. Like, no. So Panthers fans can't be unhappy right now. You guys are sitting, what are you, number 2 in the league? Tampa Bay still losing right now. Panthers still losing right now. Leafs up 2-1. Rangers down 1-0. Jackets 1-1. Okay, so they tied it up. Sabres Blackhawks. Is that? Wait, what is that score? 5? Oh, that was yesterday. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, see, Brian Boyle, he had cancer. He came back. I said Dan Boyle, I meant Brian Boyle. But he had cancer when he was with the Devils. And he beat cancer and came back. And good for him. I just didn't like him as a Ranger. He actually became a better player after he left the Rangers. So that old thing sometimes about getting a change of scenery, it was true in his case. He became a better hockey player. The Rangers are breaking into the zone right now. This is the pass over. We've got Artemi Panarin back to the point. That was a big shot. Jari just fell back on his rear. If I wasn't online, I would have said something else. Coming back the other way, it's on Shesterkin. First shot blocked. Going back out, turns it around the other way, dumps it into the Pittsburgh zone. Pittsburgh regains the puck. Where are we with everything? Let's take a look. Have some more fun. I can't just sit here and talk hockey. You guys aren't talking to me. Come on, let's talk some hockey, everybody. I'll just go crazy. And YouTube. Off the post. Did you hear it? Should have heard that through the TV. It was a bing. That was amazing. That was amazing. Wow, that was a big ring off the post. That was beautifully done. Great shot. Half inch the other way. That's a goal. What do we got going on? Turn that down. What do we got? We got 29 likes, everybody. Come on. Let's get it up to 50 as quick as we can. We need to get up over that hundo mark. It's going to be hard to do, but let's try and get there. When we get it up to the 100 mark, it sends it out to YouTube first. Shot on net. Rangers coming down. Come on, Rangers. Or, as it's affectionately known, let's go, Rangers. Lindgren just shot one in at the net over in the far, in the near boards. Hands is, I don't know what he's doing. Rangers break it up, going the other way. Now they're going back towards the Fox got the puck. Just gets into the zone, gives himself a give and go. I think he's the only Ranger on the ice. Going back the other way. Like I'm watching tennis. Yep, that was icing. Joey G in the house. What's up there, big man? Welcome into Rangers hockey. Oh, the Trouba had a freaking rocket from the point. Got deflected and hit the post. If it didn't get deflected, it would have been. If you're just joining us, another icing. This is like their 7th icing. Joey, I appreciate it, man. If you're just joining us, hit that like button. Get out. Or drop the gloves. Hit the like button if you're new. If you like what we do, we're going to be calling Ranger games. That's right. Joey, you're actually on another show tonight. Joey's over on our on the main network. He's over on Florida Parks Pros FBN network tonight. Over on We Like Theme Parks at 9 o'clock. We Like Theme Parks is going to be the guest as they're starting to wind down Ride March Madness. A lot of fun. Host was in just a little while ago. I should have shouted him out. That was Mondo. We Like Theme Parks. I am the BearShark. Release that for a little bit. Give everybody the full. Right now, literally, it's them tippy tapping back and forth. Nothing's going on. We're literally hitting it back and forth. So, if you're not familiar with FP Sports, we're a newer channel. We have hockey on Saturdays where we do hockey recaps. Myself and the natural Sam Weld, who, by the way, right now is crushing it on his channel. I just want to give a shout out to Sam. He's doing amazing. A minute left in the first. Unbelievable. Sammy's killing it. He wants me to jump in during the first intermission. So should we do that to him? Should we go first intermission? We'll be on both cameras at the same time. So Saturday nights we have even strength. It's me and Sam Weld. Crystal Palace joins us when she can. She's in school, so we understand how that is. But she is a Ranger fanatic, so I make a lot of exceptions. Monday nights we have Breaking Balls with Jeff Dole, Dad, and Bill from. What can I think of? Mouse Ears and Magic Radio. So tune in Monday nights at 10:30 for that. And on Tuesdays, now until the end of the Cup, calling Ranger games. Yeah, Kreider needs to park his big butt right in front of the net and stay there. That's where he's made a home, and that's where he's got 44 goals. That was a big hit at center ice. 25 seconds left in the first. We're just taking it around, and Sammy comes up with the puck. Come on, Panarin. Yes, got to do something. Come on, Cop. He tried to make the move. The Tang's move is better. 3, 2, 1, and out. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So we're going to go into first intermission, have a little fun, talk a little trash. Should we go into Sammy's stream? Who thinks we should go into Sammy's stream? Because he gave me the link. I can take you all with me. Want to go in? Let's go mess with Sam. I've done way dumber things. I should have set it up with like 5 minutes ago. Even if we just jump in like that. Let's have a little fun. So welcome in everybody. I'm the BearShark. We are calling live Ranger games. We love our Ranger games. Let's go do this. And speed. 1-1 Canadians, Florida Panthers. I am not surprised about that. I think it was more surprising the other way. Let's grab Sammy's speed right here. Copy that link. Sam, here we come, buddy. You gotta love hockey. We'll let you get away with it. Let us go. Let's see. Let's put in BearShark. Let's see if he can let us in. Knock, knock, knock. BearShark is here.
To put us under that curse to not be able to win in the first round. Toronto is up today, and that's where it matters. No more living in the past. We're living in the now. Yeah, let's get the wave going. We got 113. Get your wave
Can't
fans
get him
ready.
in.
All 228 of you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey! Get the
Sammy's
waves
got him.
going. Get the waves going.
Let's see if I can get that going.
Okay, close to mom.
Hold on. We got to figure out how we
You
get
don't
Sammy in there. How do we do this? Let's get on it. We're gonna have a little fun with that. Let's get some on-screen shenanigans. We're going to shenaniganize. You can hear he's calling right now. He's on with 30 seconds left in his first. He's over calling the Toronto game. It's going to be hilarious. Kudos. We're going in with Sam Live right now, everybody. He's shouting us out while we're shouting him out. What's up there? The Natural? You guys are crushing it tonight. We're getting killed. It's ugly out there, man. It's ugly, ugly, ugly. We played almost the entire game in our zone. Yeah. Where are you guys up to? It's 2-1 Leafs, isn't it? You guys scored again, 3-1 Leafs. Crap. That's awesome. So who's in net for you? Oh, that's incredible. So we have you also. What's really funny is I'm doing the intermission report on your side. We're at intermission on our side. So everybody's watching me talk to myself on our stream. But at the end of the day, this is just so much fun. Next time we do this, when we do it next Tuesday, we're going to have to switch around, have you come over to us, and we'll have some fun doing it that way. So you guys are killing it. Yeah, you're a host. Well, somebody's just got to have that CO in front of it. At the end of the day, it's me, you, and Crystal all the way. We do our hockey on Saturday night. We wrap up what happened during the week. We make fun of everything that we can make fun of. And what do? We fanboy a little bit. We sit there and say how awesome our teams are. Yeah, what do you want? Oh, I'll shimmy. Oh, I'll shimmy. Yeah, hold on. Let me get the camera script. Let me get the camera script. Because I've got you on 3 different cameras. So let's do the shimmy. Ready? Right now, my entire chat's looking at me going, what in the world is he shimmying for? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing the 80 like shimmy. They got 80 likes. We gotta. If you haven't gone over to Sam's stream, go over there. Let's get him over 100. Go over to Sam Weld. If somebody could drop that in, get over, click on that, come back and watch the Rangers with us. Have some fun if you're a Ranger fan. There's hockey people everywhere. This is what this community is about. If you're in Sam's channel and you haven't hit the like button, what are you doing? Hit that. Hit the subscribe. Help him get up over 1,000. He's so close. It's ridiculous. With the amount of people sitting in that chat right now, you guys can help us not only the stream get out there, but we actually help that channel get up over 800, 900, even 1,000. There's 280 people in your chat. Dude, mind blown. 150 away. If everybody who's in your chat right now that has not hit that subscribe button, it doesn't cost you anything. Hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and support Sam. Come over to us. Hit subscribe with us. Come watch us on Saturday night. Sam will be with us. Even Strength every Saturday right here on FPE Sports. Watch the Leafs with him. Come hang out and do hockey with us on Saturdays. That's all we do. We're hockey guys through and through. Amen. He is horrible. He won't even hit anybody. For those of you who don't know who Pillow Hands in, that's Ryan Reeves. It is my nickname for him. He just literally cannot get the game going. He's not hitting anybody. He actually thought he could score a goal. You want to know what happened? Fuck, didn't even hit the net. So that's how fast it happens. Everybody, you can affect him. 11 subscribers in the last minute. Go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get him to 900 before the second. Like, I'll throw something else in the mix. You get to 900 tonight during your stream, we'll throw in an FPE Sports T-shirt. And the best part about that T-shirt is we're going to take Sam's logo and stick it on there for you. You know how we play. We're hot and cold. They wrote a song about that. But you guys go have an amazing game. You're going to laugh, Sam, but guess what I got to do in between the second and third? I got to go launch the Galactic Council because I forgot that I was on two shows at the same time tonight. Thank you for having me. Thanks, guys. Have a great hockey game, man. I'll talk to you later. So we just jumped over into someone else's stream. You got to love how that works. That's hockey fans in action. I see people jumping in right now. I see TJ. I see Mr. Duck. You guys are probably coming over from Sam's stream. Thanks for being great hockey fans coming over here and seeing the craziness that we're doing over here. You saw the 80 shimmy. That's what we do. We're all hockey nuts. Sam is literally, he may be a co-host, but he's only a co-host because you have to have one. But he and I literally, we hang out together on Saturday nights. We do these things. We're up to 33 likes. Thank you guys so much for that. I agree. I hope the Rangers come out and get a little bit more aggressive. James, it is no surprise that they let him go because he's just not motivated. He's older. He always says that no one's got to fight him. He doesn't have to do this. He doesn't have to do that. That's not what happens. We should be wrapping up because we're at the fastest 150 seconds for hockey. We should be wrapping up. We should be going back to the shortly. Just coming in, we are calling the Rangers Penguin game. I am Dave the BearShark. I will be hanging out with you guys through most Ranger games when I can. I produce for an entire network. Myself and my partner Gene Fitzmagic, we actually are the owners of the FPE Media Group. So if you're not familiar with that, hi. Let's put them up on the screen. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. Hi. What's up? So what we do is we actually own a network that is right now it's 6 channels strong. The Florida Park Explorers, which streams Disney parks almost every day. It's FPE Network, which has game shows, interview shows. We just had on the Kingsman composers. We had the genie from Aladdin on Broadway. We just had Genevieve Goings from Disney Junior. We've had all kinds of different guests. We let content creators, if you're content creators, reach out to us because we help content creators every day. I would love to. As a matter of fact, I just sat there and said 146 subscribers, wondering if you give me a shout out. Go check them out. We don't tell people to go in and subscribe. What we say is go check out their content. If you like what you see, give them a like. Watch them. Give them a watch time. Hit them up for a sub. The best thing that you can do for any content creator is check out their content and then leave a comment. Tell them what you like. Tell them what you don't like. Content creators have to be open to know what fans do and don't like so that they can get better at what they do. Mr. Ducky Beam, what I would say to you is reach out to us. We put channels on different networks all the time. We're happy to help you grow. We have an entire network, over 50 cast members that we help channels just like yours grow every single day. Reach out to us. You can actually see that there's some links being dropped in. You can reach us on Instagram. You can go to our website or publicly.com. Reach out to us through the contact page. Get in touch with us any way that you possibly can. And then come hang out with us on the network. We reach out and we put different people on panel shows all the time. So we have the sports channel. We have a travel channel. We have a movie channel. We have anything that you can possibly think of. We literally are out of our mind. If you don't believe me, here's the sports channel, as you know, because you're on it. Here is the movie channel. Here's our extra channel. There's the travel channel. When my wife, myself, and my daughter go streaming in the park, there we are as the Florida Park Explorers. We'll take you through the Disney parks, so much more. So make sure that you're subscribed to all of our different channels. We have 6 different channels. You can join us every Saturday night for Even Strength. You see Sam Weld right there. We were just over on his show in the middle of Crystal Palace. If she's available, you can check out her content. She's an amazing content creator as well. She travels all over the place, different theme parks. Check her out. Do I have an audio issue? Hoping I don't have an audio issue. Never know. Patty, how am I sounding? Do I sound weird? Anyway, right now, sitting on my screen, Henrik Lundqvist. It is so weird to see him not sitting. No audio issues from all 3 ends. You may need to refresh. You may be getting a buzz in from the stream. You can always go back out and come back in. We're going to be calling the second period here shortly. So if you got anybody who's a hockey fan, tell them to go out there. Tell them to come on in. I'm not going to steal any of Sam's shimmies. If we get to 50, who knows? You guys tell me what we're going to do. We'll do something fun. Easy to dance on camera, especially when you're a big fat guy. A little premature. Got to get to 50. 50 reps. All right. So we're going to have to start pausing. We're just not get copyright. So getting ready to tee up for the second. So we got under first. So we got 2-1. Islanders over Blue Jackets. We have 2-1 Panthers over Canadians. That's how I like it. Lori, thank you so much. I really appreciate that so much. It helps our communities grow. So thanks for stopping in. Come and join us on Saturday night. Sam and I do a show together. It's called Even Strength. It's just like this one. I call it Live Hockey here. And on Saturday nights, we do recaps. So thanks for stopping in. We really, truly appreciate it. Hurricanes over Lightning. I'm not really surprised on that one either. Maple Leafs Bruins 3-1. First of all, kudos to you, Sammy, and all Maple Leafs fans out there. You guys are crushing it tonight. Can't believe Mrazek went down. That's bad. We were talking earlier in this stream about how Toronto already had a goaltender. That didn't help, especially if he's got a groin injury. 2 to 3 weeks, more than likely, is what he's looking at. Get that rehab. And of course, Rangers losing with a rat face penguin. Why do I call him a rat face penguin? Because I hate him. Tell me how I really feel. I'll let you know. So, we should be getting ready. Let's see. 36 to 14 away. That's awesome. Thank you for everybody who's stopping in, going back and forth between all the different sports channels. So, I don't know if you guys heard, but I was sitting there talking about the fact that I have another show at 9 o'clock. Well, if you're any good at math, you're going to realize that I'm going to be on 2 shows at the same time. So there's a good chance I'm going to take the hockey stream in when we go ahead and start another show. I have a show that is for our Star Wars. We do it. Literally, kick off our Star Wars show at 9 o'clock now. I'm not hosting anymore, but at the end of the day, nobody knows that. So it's kind of fun. We're going to be doing some giveaways on this channel, so make sure that you're subscribed. Giveaways. If you like airfare and hotels, audio isn't coming through right. That's not good. How do you do it? With a reverb. How about now? Am I any better? I just adjusted my audio. All right, so we have dropped the puck. The Rangers are back in their zone again. Let me know how the audio is coming through right now, if you guys don't mind. Let's see. Sounds muffled. That's not good. Puck up. Same problem. Tell you what, we're going to have to do a quick refresh, everybody. Hang tight just 2 seconds. I'm going to do a quick refresh. Let's see if that sounds any better. I'm good at the on-the-fly refresh, so let's see if that worked. Hopefully it did. Back in the Ranger zone again. Rangers are trying, but they just came out flat-footed again. I don't get it. Way better. Gene Fitzmagic in the house. That's what happens when you do a little refresh. We got Fitzmagic in the house, everybody. You guys were hearing about my partner. There is my partner sitting in the chat right now as we are a minute and a half deep into the second period. The Rangers finally getting back into the Penguin zone behind the net. Heedle's trying to get the puck, and nothing. Rangers hold it in. Down on the far boards, out in front. Nope. And back out of the zone. Pittsburgh is literally all over us tonight. They're doing really, really well. I hate to say this, but this does not look like the game the other night at the Garden. And back up. We're in the neutral zone. Everybody's kind of playing patty cakes back and forth. Yeah, let's see. And back dumped into the Ranger zone. No icing because I went off a player on the neutral zone. The Rangers dumped down. It looks like choppy, bad hockey. It's really bad. Rangers have 10 shots on goal to the Penguins 5. It doesn't feel that way. I got to be honest with you. If you had told me it was Penguins had 15 shots on net and the Rangers had none, that would feel more accurate, even though Trouba did ring the post. So, I don't know. But if you're just joining us, welcome into Rangers hockey. Welcome to Rangerstown. I am your host, the BearShark. Saturday nights, Sam Welb and I call. We don't call games. What do? I don't know. We do hockey recap or something. During the week, Sam calls, I think, almost every Toronto game. I would love to have that freedom, but I produce a bunch of shows. We have 52 shows that are on air or in production between our 6 channels. So this is a luxury for me to be able to get out there and do this. Gene Fitzmagic, my partner, is also going to be calling basketball, baseball. We also have wrestling coming to the sports network. We're going to have football, kind of like a greatest moments, greatest people, greatest teams, greatest of everything. So it's going to be football greats. It's going to be a lot of fun. Lightning Tide 1-1. Rangers finally down in the other end. I got to be honest with you. As much as this game is going back and forth, shot on net, Jerry had no problem seeing it. He covers up the puck. whistles blown. The Lundqvist bobblehead series. That's how I want to be immortalized. Let's try that again. Boop, 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 boop. Look at my bobblehead. Maybe that's what we'll do for 50 likes. Dave will become a bobblehead. This is not a good game. Like, as much as they're going back and forth, it's a mediocre game. I mean, the other night, now don't get me wrong, we won 5-1. That's a lot more fun to watch. But there's no big hits. There's no clean plays. It's real choppy, sloppy in the middle. You know, a lot of it's played right at the blue lines, if not in the neutral zone, and then they're played in the near boards, in the corners. It's a lot of broken up plays. It's almost like both teams are playing not to lose, which is understandable. You're the second and third. You're playing against each other. You've got a 1-point differential. Pittsburgh's up by 1 point right now. It's 1-0. I would be playing not to let the Rangers score 2, but the Rangers got to get more aggressive. They got to hit. Yeah, James, I don't disagree with that, especially when you have Brian Stromer out right now and Rangers got another shot on net. Jari covers up, catches. Panarin hasn't been scoring. That's one of the major issues is the big line players right now aren't doing anything. So, in my opinion, agree with you completely. What they should be doing right now is taking Antemi Panarin, team him up with Mika Zibanejad, put him together with Chris Kreider, and put together a super line right now. You need one of these lines to get moving. One of the things I'm not seeing Lafreniere. He's got a 5-game goal scoring streak right now, point scoring streak. I don't see anything out of him right now. I don't see anybody really standing out. I just don't see a standout player right now. So this is kind of hard because it's mediocre. And right now we're in the Ranger zone again. Puck goes out in front of Shesterkin. Shesterkin played it to the far boards. Everybody just keeps bunching up on the ice. No one's really letting anybody play. Another little rebound shot off of Shesterkin. It's ugly hockey, man. I mean, I normally enjoy watching the Ranger games. There's another stoppage of play. 15 minutes left in the second. Just ugly. I mean, it's not great. Yeah, James, every now and then you got to take the best of what you got and stick it out there. And I mean, when you put that out there, put out your best D too. Get me out there with, switch it up. You don't need Fox with Lindgren. Put Fox out there with Keandre Miller. Let's generate some points. Put him out there with Trouba. Let's do something where we can get it going. And then what you do is you mix it up. Copp's new, so he's okay with playing with like a Lafreniere. Bring the kid up, let him play a little bit. Mix up the lines a little bit, have a game plan, but because right now I see Mika with Kreider, which is normal, but throw Panarin on that line. I don't know. Yeah, Pat, that's what I'm talking about, Patty, is the passing is not tight. Nothing is tape to tape. It's really bleh, bleh. Bleh. So if you're just joining us, smack that like button. Hit it like you're trying to aim for the back of the net. Crush that thing. We need to get up over 50. I'd really like to get up over that hundo mark. So if you're just joining us, please hit that like button. Share it out. If you know somebody who's a hockey fan, tell them there's a crazy guy sitting in the middle of a screen calling Ranger games and pretty much just losing his mind. Talking some hockey, having some fun, jumping in on other sports streams while we're on. That was crazy. So Rangers have finally got back into the zone. And if I zone out from time to time, it's because I'm watching the game. I mean, I'm not going to tell you I'm not a great play-by-play guy. I just wanted to sit in, call some hockey. I absolutely love hockey. I've been a Ranger fan since I was wee high, and I just enjoy doing it. So sitting here watching it, I'm going to watch the game anyway. I'm going to scream at the television. I may as well scream along with all of you. You guys may as well yell back. We may as well have some fun. Watch some hockey together. Oh, that was a big hit. It was Trouba. I don't even have to look up. Trouba train came in and just gave him a little whack-a-doozical. How you doing? Wake up. Good morning. Nice to see you. Welcome to Rangers Town. Big shot into Shesterkin. Penguins are pressing hard right now. Penguins got the puck again. They're coming in. They're standing in front of the net. Pass out in front. Shesterkin takes it to the side. Penguins got it again. They're swarming right now. This is usually the time when it feels like a goal could be coming. Rangers just chip it up and out to try and get it going. No icing on the play, that's good for us because we needed a line change pretty bad. Rangers got the puck back in their own zone after Penguins dumped it in. Rangers dump it in. They go behind the net, trying to beat it out. Antemi Panarin pass out in front. Nothing comes out of it. Went right through. He played it right off. Rangers trying to go back in. It was almost offsides. Rangers get back onside. Puck goes back into the Rangers zone. Back behind the net. Rangers control. Thankfully, Pittsburgh took the puck out on their own to reset the play because the Rangers weren't set for what just happened. This is unbelievable. If you're just joining us, welcome into Even Strength live Rangers games. I am the BearShark. We're normally on Saturday nights at 10 o'clock. It's me and my co-host, Sam Welb, who comes in and hangs out, and we talk some hockey, have some fun. That's a big hit. Trouba just stepped into him. They just showed the replay. That was beautiful. So, but thanks for joining us. And if you don't know us, learn about us. We have a lot of channels. We do a lot of stuff. We have a lot of fun on this channel. So thanks for hanging out. We enjoy it. If you like baseball, we have baseball on Monday nights. We're going to have wrestling recap. Still only 6 shots on net. That seems hard to believe. We're going to be doing a wrestling recap. Wait till you see the cast that's going to be on the wrestling show. One of the hosts has blue hair. He is absolutely off his rocker. We love Greg to death from Disney Fanatics, so make sure that you tune in for that as well. We're going to have Mouspirations Mike. He actually looks like he should be a professional wrestler. What's up, CeeLo? We got On the Go with CeeLo. Predator fan in the house. Be careful, everybody. If you're not careful, it'll sink his teeth in. So crazy people sitting here watching hockey, having fun. We're at a commercial break right now, so that's why we're kind of doing our thing. But yeah, we've got, matter of fact, CeeLo is, if you guys know anything about NASCAR, we're trying to get a NASCAR show put together. CeeLo is in. He's already sent us over some stuff so that we could kind of get him moving. We need a host for the NASCAR show. We've got wrestling going. We've got football, baseball, basketball. We're going to be calling MMA. For pay-per-view fights. We also on the on the wrestling channel, we have some surprise guests. Over on the FPE network, we had Scotty Too Hottie actually on our Evening with a Magical Lifestyle. He's going to be joining us for wrestling when his schedule permits. He's an extraordinarily busy guy, but a great friend of the channel. So make sure that you come over and hang out with us there as well. But tons of shows coming, everybody. And then when football season starts, we're going to have a fantasy league. Here's the cool part about the fantasy league. I can go whenever, Jen. That's my wife sending me a text. That was the ding ding. When fantasy football comes around, we're going to have an entry fee. 100% of the proceeds, everybody, goes to Give Kids the World. It's a charity that's near and dear to FPE's heart. We're hoping that we're going to run at least one league. We may run 2. But it depends on what kind of feedback we get when it comes to fantasy football time. The network will be way bigger by then. Panthers winning 3-1 against the Canadians. That sounds right. So we're going to have Give Kids the World, where we do a lot of our charitable work with Give Kids the World. We're going to make sure that is an excellent fundraiser. And then we're going to have some folks who are going to run those leagues. We're also going to have a play 'em or sit 'em. And then I'm sure we're going to be calling football. So Rangers pass across. Big shot from Fox. So I get to do color and play-by-play. This is awesome. I couldn't be having more fun. Thanks for joining us. I'm loving doing this. Rangers, another shot on net. Jerry kicks it out. Penguins coming down the ice again. Going out big, passing across. There's just nobody there. Sorry, that's a great pass, but you got to be passing to somebody. You know who else has been like a non-entity tonight? Everybody. There's nobody that's doing anything on either side of the puck. It's like it's goaltending and some other things. I mean, it's just not great hockey. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable what is going on right now. This is crazy. So Rangers are, I mean, we're playing half of this game in the middle of the ice. I mean, we're literally, I don't know. They're in the neutral zone half of the game. Rangers hit it, then they play patty cakes. The puck goes back and forth a little bit. Hey, does anybody remember those little hockey figures on keychains? I do remember them. As a matter of fact, when I went to Hockey Hall of Fame, they used to also sell blocks of wood with a guide. You could paint them any color you wanted. He had a stick and he was ready to go. That stuff was awesome. Islanders are up 3-1. Let's bring those scores back up since we're going to go to commercial break with the Rangers right now. Let's take a look and see what's going on. No, we're not going to commercial break. They lied. Make me look bad. Again, back and forth we go. Puck goes back into those boards. It's unbelievable. How are we doing on scores while we're waiting? We got a penalty coming up. Hold on a second. Let's get this off. First penalty of the game. Who's it going against? It's going against Ryan Lindgren. So Lindgren looks like he's going to go off. What did he get called for? I don't even know what he did. Wow. That was nice.
I think you need this.
Yeah, at some point I will. So anyway, Lindgren's going to get called, I guess, for holding. I'm not quite sure what he did. Craziness. Yeah, they are playing a trap, but it's like both of them are playing it. It's like when you play not to lose, it's not an excellent game. Like they're both playing for position. Crosby wins the face-off, passes back to the point. We got a power play coming up for the next 2 minutes. Rangers cannot afford right now to go down 2-0. So we got to make sure that we kill this off. Rangers are pretty good at the penalty kill. However, that's usually the kiss of death. Rangers are coming down shorthanded. Coming down. Come on. Nope. And Gaudreau could not do anything with it. He couldn't even maintain control of the puck. It's almost like they're playing on pond hockey. Pittsburgh comes back the other way. They're setting up in the zone. Back to the point. Over to the hash mark. Pass across. Rangers break it up. Well, maybe it took a power play to get everybody moving. Rangers are in the zone. Kreider's playing pretty much keep away from everybody. Dumped it in behind the net. And again, here comes Pittsburgh. They're stacking up at the line. James, you know your hockey because they're coming in 4-on-1. So they're playing that trap, making sure that they're coming in, standing at the line, standing up straight. Rangers should be able to counter that pretty easily. Gallant should be making the adjustment to try and beat that. But here we go. We're trying to go shorthanded one more time. Pass back to the goaltender. That is something you don't see often. That was just stupid. Literally, he just passed it back to the goaltender. If the goaltender's not paying attention, or as on their game as they need to be at that exact second, you could literally wind up with a goal. Rangers penalty kill is only at 69%. Yeah, they've not had an excellent time here lately. So let's see what the Rangers do. And back out of the zone again. Here we come. 5 guys standing on the blue line. Rangers they're not making the adjustment. Big slapper from the point. I don't think it made it all the way through. Rangers dump it down. And is that going to kill the penalty? I think it's going to kill the penalty. And guess what? Breakaway, 2-on-1. And Rangers break that up beautifully. Great defensive play. Rangers come down the other way, dump it all the way down. Panarin's down deep. He's behind the net. Gets it back out in front, and the Penguins come away with the puck. They're coming back down. Got a 2-on-2. Even strength. We're going to get into the far boards. Come across, and out come the Rangers. Panarin coming back down the far side, near side. Passes across. That should have been interference. Right in front of the Rangers bench right now. And it looks like Foxy picked it up. Rangers skate all the way back down in their zone. Where are you going? I mean, there's you can go skate into the bleachers. We love you too, Pavlik football. Come on, when your name's Pavlik, you probably shouldn't go around trolling other people. Because this isn't my Disney Channel, I can say lots of things about Pavlik. Come on. Anyway. Patty, football is going to be fun. Because I'm a huge hockey fan. I'm a huge Ranger fan. Oh, there we go. There we go. Up on the board. Welcome to Rangers Town. 1-0. I think Vetrano finally put one up for the Rangers. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how it goes. Kreider once again off the skates. Bang. Boom. There you go. So it looks like, all right, so it went off of Kreider's stick. He's still going to get an assist on that. To Mika Zivanejad, from Mika Zivanejad over to Vetrano. So that's how that goes. Loving that. Well, I guess if nobody else is going to do it, I will. Pavlik. Licking the stick on that one. Let's make some adjustments. Da-da-da, da-da-da. I would assume I'm a mod on my own channel. Don't you think so? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. I guess you can't be nice, huh, Pavlik? You're going to get timed out, buddy. If somebody hasn't done it already. While I eat a green bean, because you suck. We can talk trash. Don't get me wrong. I have no problem with people talking trash. Keep it friendly. Let's keep it PG-13. You drop the F-bomb, you're gone. Keep it friendly. Let's have some fun. Let's talk some hockey. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're a Penguins fan, I understand that you got a problem with that because, well, look at your team. Malkin. And Sid the Rat. So, Penguins come back down again into these near boards. I'll tell you what, it's been a night of this tonight. Yeah, Patty, they really needed it big time. They've got a little bit bounce back in the step. They're shooting. Now they're starting to really pepper Jerry with some shots. They're starting to see the Rangers do what they do in the middle of the ice. They're stopping playing from the outside boards. But what they need to do is they really need to stop playing in their zone. They need to hit. Bench pillow hands. Let's tighten up the lines. Let's roll 3. With 5 minutes left in the second, you really got to start playing to win at this point. And stop. I mean, although I will say this, if you guys are watching this game and you're watching and hanging out with us, do you notice how the puck's bouncing all over the place? It is literally skipping across the ice. You see all kinds of bouncing, all kinds of stuff going on. You guys might want to think about hitting somebody. Your goaltender's getting hit with sticks. So Shesterkin covers up in front of the net. Looks like we're going to take a commercial break for just a second. Not bad. Not bad at all. So Rangers tied up 1-1. Yeah, the ice looks really bad. So let's get an update on what's going on. Islanders 4-1 over the Blue Jackets, everybody. Take a look at this. Since we're at commercial break, let's take a look at everything. So we've got Lightning losing 2-1. Panthers up 4-1. Maple Leafs up 4-1. Closest game right now is our game. That's crazy. Jesse, welcome in, whether or not, Jess. Supermod extraordinaire. We are at commercial break for just a minute. So I'm eating green beans. Because my awesome wife brought me green beans and pork chops and potatoes. So, but the ice looks atrocious. If you're watching that puck, it's skipping. It's not going across smooth. Now, don't get me wrong, we're 15 minutes into the period. But it's been doing it since puck drop. So, not overly impressed with the condition of the ice. Welcome in. Thanks for being here, everybody. If you're just joining us and you have not hit the like button, hit that like button. And we're back. Toronto's back on the ice. What did Trouba do? Oh, they're showing the goal replay. And that's why Trouba, I mean, he's not going to get an assist on the goal, but they literally, Trouba should be getting an assist on it. Here comes Mika. It's a 3-on-2. All the way across. Bad ice again. That puck just jumped right over his stick. Unbelievable. I don't really care, Jen. If he wants to clean up his act and Potlick or whatever his name is and wants to clean up his act to stop being an a-hole, then he can hang out. If he doesn't want to be and he wants to keep cursing and acting like a jerk-off, then you can bounce him. I don't really care because we're here to have fun and watch some hockey, and we don't need people screwing up a good time. So, guys, play by the rules, have some fun. Let's keep it clean. I feel like I'm calling a boxing match. But if you're coming in to join us, my daughter watches this channel. She's 9. Let's not drop F-bombs. We could drop the gloves. You don't want to drop the gloves. Tampa tied Carolina 2-2. Not surprised, but I do expect Carolina to win that game. So I do kind of expect that. But again, we're now playing neutral zone hockey, and back to Jerry. Jerry's sitting there passing down, and Penguins are in. Rangers are not pressing. They're not hitting. Well, Trouba is. Everybody else isn't hitting. Trouba's still hitting everybody. That's 2 right there, everybody. I couldn't even call it fast enough. I was about to say Panarin shoot the puck. He didn't shoot it. He passed it wide open in the lane, and we got a good goal. That was Schneider right there, everybody. He comes in trailing as the D-man. Panarin comes down the right side, passes to the middle of the ice, right down in the slot, and boom. If you're watching on replay right now, you get him coming down, and then he's all by himself. I mean, he was all alone. He had a give and go. Panarin realizes he doesn't even look up. It's a no-look pass. Schneider, he basically passed to the area where he wanted Schneider to skate to. Schneider skated into it, shot it. 2-0 Rangers. That's how it's done, everybody. Boom, boom, boom. I dropped an F-bomb in a hockey game, broke out. Only, I usually go with, I went to a fight in a hockey game, broke out. But let's see, Ottawa's up by 1 against Preds. Really? That's kind of surprising. Predators, Sammy and I were talking about this on Saturday at Even Strength. Predators could be a sleeper team. I think that they're a possible, dark horse type team. They could still kind of break out. There's enough games left they could make a run. Wild card, move into the playoffs, come in hot. Injuries and slumps versus streaks. You just never know what team's going to do what at what time. And after the deadline, it's always interesting because you're shaking up the dynamic of a team with like a month left, a little over a month left when the regular season. So you just don't know. Here they come again. Pittsburgh coming down. They just fanned on the shot. If not, they had a wide open net. The Rangers better tighten it up or they're going to lose this one. If they can pull it off oh no, come on, that's a hit to the face. We're not going to call that. Okay. Well, why don't we hit him back? That might be a bonus. Penguins come down again. But if the Rangers can hold off right now and even put maybe another one up on the board, I mean, there's still an entire period of hockey left. I mean, we're not out of the woods by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know. Rangers come ahead of this, the game in hand. They'd be game in hand up by 1 point if they could win it clean in regular regulation play. Nice shot, Goudreau. And I don't mean that he actually took a shot at the net. Guy just tried to, work him over a little bit, and he just gave him 2 hands across the back. So nicely done. That's how you do it. You don't like it? It's what I love about hockey. You don't like the fact that the refs aren't calling? You take it into your own hands. I meant Nashville. I kind of meant, let's see. You meant Nashville what? I was up by 1 against. It's Nashville Predators. I think you're right. So Pittsburgh's passing. They just took a shot. And it looks like the Rangers don't want to be there. Like, they almost look like they're annoyed by the situation. So I don't like seeing that. Not even a little. All right. So it wasn't a TV timeout. It was like, let's just take our time. Oh, I got you, Patty. Rangers come down 3-on-2. Now it's 3-on-3. Back out of the zone. Coming back down into the far boards behind the net. Obviously a line change going on. This is just a sloppy game of hockey. The funny thing is after the other night, I really thought that there would be, we got a little scrum breaking out. Who you got? You got Lindgren. You want to dance with Lindgren, he'll dance with you. He's got his hands down for some reason. He's still working him over. Just pulled his helmet off. That's 2 minutes. Come on, ref. Time to give the Rangers a power play. How did this start? So the two of them bounced. He cross-checks him. He cross-checked him in the face. So I guess we're going to start getting some dirty hockey. Maybe it'll get fun now. Things look like they're starting to heat up a little bit. Or is it the end of the period? It's the end of the period. So, all right. But if you just saw that, Lindgren gets cross-checked across the mouth. Is he supposed to stand there and take that? I don't get it. Let's take a look at some scores and look around the league while we go into the second intermission. Let's bring this up as full screen. So let's see what we got. We got Rangers 2. We got Penguins 1. Leafs sitting at 4 with 4 minutes left in the second. Does anybody else feel like this game is flying along? Look at the other times. I mean, you got 6 minutes left in Panthers, Carolina. Almost 6 minutes left in Hurricanes, Lightning. 7 minutes left in Blue Jackets, Islanders. Rangers are at the end of the second. Game's just moving along. James, I happen to agree with you. The refs have been garbage this year. As a matter of fact, it's been reported by almost every team. Unbelievable. Let's put on some background music for during intermission. So anyway, we're looking around the league right now. Let's see if we can find anything else that's going on with scores, standings, or otherwise. What else we got going on in the NHL right now? Let's do our own intermission report. What do we got? Mrazek was injured. GM's not close to loophole. McKinnon out with with an upper body injury. But this is 5 minutes ago. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look and see what's what. Let me bring you guys. Let's do this and see what we find out about Mrazek's injury. There he is. Doesn't that look just tell you everything? It looks like an absolute look of desperation. Hey, Jen, if you can hear this, do you mind sending Greg a StreamYard link for tonight for Galactic Council, please? And if you can drop in the chat that you heard me, that would be spectacular. Or just send me a text that says that you heard me. So Peter Mrazek left the game the first period after Toronto was injured against Bruins at TD Garden. He allowed 1 goal on 4. Does that really say that? Thank you, Jen. Mrazek allowed 1 goal and 4 shots before leaving with a groin injury. 7:44 into the game. Calgren entered. Jason San Antonio is the emergency backup. 31-year-old played 3 seasons for Bryant University. Wow. Mrazek was starting for the 3rd time in 4 games. Jack Campbell hasn't played because of that rib injury. And let me tell you something. A rib injury in hockey, that takes a while to heal, especially if you're a goaltender. Like, you're not talking about something that's easily coming back from. Disney fanatics in the house, everybody. There he is. Just so everybody knows, this guy right here is going to be hosting a show in about 20 minutes over on our other network. It's our newest network, if you're wondering what that means. We have tons of channels, but it's going to be featured over here on our newest channel, the FPE Network Plus. He will be doing the Galactic Council, where we talk about all things Star Wars related. So go check out Greg and the crew over there, and we'll kind of go from there. We do not do video over here, Spesh, because it gets you copyrights. So, and we're interested in staying on the air. We talk hockey. We'll tell you about it. We'll call it live, and we'll tell you what's going on as things are going along. One of the things that's super duper important right now is the National Hockey League has announced that they have increased their cap. It's only $1 million, but $1 million for a cash-strapped team, especially like the Rangers. Next year, we are supremely up against it. Greg, by the way, Jen is sending you over a link for Galactic Council. And basically, that's where we're going to be at. It's I think it's at, 81.5 million or 82.5 million. Maybe 81.5 was the original, and it's 82.5 now. But $1 million helps. We have a bunch of unrestricted free agents, so we've got to get some signings done. There's no doubt it's going to make life very interesting. Let's see. So should be comical, if nothing else. But we're obviously at second intermission. And I unfortunately just dumped my stats, which I didn't mean to do. Let's try and bring them back. Google wants to know how overall satisfied I am. We're so far ahead of the other games, it is ridiculous. I cannot even believe how far ahead we are. That's why I couldn't believe we were going to second intermission already. I looked at the time and I was like, wait, what? Haberdew just went out too. What is this? What happened here? Let's take a look at this. Oh, he didn't leave the game. He leveled the game with a shorthanded goal. I'm like, an SHG is a shorthanded goal. What are you talking about? He didn't leave the game. He leveled the game. I think I need better glasses. So surprisingly, the Flyers are losing. I didn't realize they still had a team. When they traded away Giroux, I figured they just gave up and packed up and went home. Now, maybe they put Gritty on the ice and let him play. He's next. Patty, there are a ton of Tampa Bay players up this year. They kicked the can down the road, but they won some cups. So you know what? Good for them. Tampa's about to go through a rebuilding phase. They don't really have a choice. It's a minor league team with major league problems, no doubt. No doubt at all. Couldn't actually agree more. Greg, and just so you know, our plan based on the time, remember we sat there and said that I'd be at second intermission around 9. We might be a little wrong. Just saying. Toronto is up 6-1. This, if you watch this show on Saturday night, this past Saturday, I said to Sam, I was picking on him a little bit. And I said, you guys are in 4th place, but you can't be counted out. We're only a couple of points out. And I said, all it takes is for you to beat a team that you shouldn't beat. Boston's one of them. So if they beat Boston, which they're handedly doing right now, I mean, there's a good chance they're going to win this game. 6-1. It's probably because Sam's over there doing one of these. And he's sitting there doing the shakes. Where are we at, by the way? We should be pretty close to 50. I'm hoping we're at 50 likes. If you're just joining us, welcome in. Hit that like button. Give us a like. Tell us what you think. Where are you watching from? Who's your team? We're waiting for the 3rd period to start. Tampa gave away a bunch of draft picks over the next couple of years. They're putting them. Yeah, Patty, that's true. But the simple truth is, if they were smart, they would have been trading away this year to get some of those draft picks back because they were set up before. I'm watching the highlights right now, and I'll tell you what, I just saw one of the prettiest goals you've seen in a long time. Carolina looks tough. All right, so here we are, Bruins and Maple Leafs. That is a beautiful goal. That is just bad, and I mean bad defense by the Bruins. Okay, why do I care about that? I really don't care about that. So he's on a box of really bad cereal. Okay, good for you, John Tavares. Yeah, that's from last night. Oilers Coyotes, by the way, 6-1. That's embarrassing. The Coyotes, it's like, just can't get it done. We're 6 likes away, everybody. Let's get to 50. Share the stream out. Tell everybody about it. Let's do some hockey stuff. Come on, let's share it out to other hockey fans. You know that they want to watch. You know they want to come hang out. I can't believe what I just saw. Are you kidding me? Evander Kane is horrible. He had 4 penalties in like a matter of minutes. Like minutes. He came out of the box and was back in the box about a minute and a half later for the same stupid penalty. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Canadians only down by 1, 4-3 against Florida. See, these are good games. They're back and forth. Like the Rangers are just playing, let's not lose hockey. And so is Boston. Hopefully the Rangers are starting to come around. Hopefully 3rd period they'll come back out. We just had the fastest 150 seconds in sports. I'm going to go with yes. I can do both. I mean, it's not really that big a deal. And if you guys are wondering who I'm talking to, my wife is texting me on screen while I'm sitting here talking to y'all. It's not really an issue because we're going to be back in a minute, and then unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to kick off that show, but it will be funny. I know what time it is. Arizona was on fire for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't get it. I like legit don't get it. But we're waiting on the start of the 3rd. And let's see, what else do we got going on? craziness, I tell you. Just absolute and utter craziness.
Hi.
Hey, how are you tonight?
Hey, if you guys
Good. How are
notice,
you?
I'm doing great. Thank
let's turn that down. Let them chat for a second. So you guys will laugh, but I have 2 StreamYard links open right now, and I have my 2 co-hosts over in our Galactic Council. That's who you hear talking in the background. So it's kind of funny because they're over there, I'm over here, and getting them started over there, having a little bit of fun. If you like Star Wars, you like those type of things, we have all kinds of things that would be available for you. This is a channel of channels. We're called the network for a reason. We have a bunch of different channels that are available. We do things like this on Saturday. That's me and Sam calling Even Strength for hockey. Tonight you're here for live hockey because we're looking for this. What is that? That's Lord Stanley's Cup. Over on our other channels, we do things like Coast to Coast Disney, where Miriam and Magical Maddie B take you coast to coast with Disney things. On Monday night, we have an evening with Magical Lifestyle. We just had Choo Choo Soul on. That's Genevieve Goings. She is a superstar and a super awesome person. We were super lucky to have her. On this network, we also have Breaking Balls. That is with Jeff Dolick Dad and with Bill Guerrero on Monday nights at 10:30. That's our full lineup of things right there. We've got shows galore. That's only 7 of the shows. We have so many shows coming out next week. It's premiere week for us. So make sure that you're tuned in to not only the Sports Network, but to Plus, over at Extra, Travel. We have In the Park. We have everything you can possibly imagine. Do you also know about our partner channel, The Pete McDevitt Show? If you don't, get over to Pete. Just launched his new website, so we're gonna have that up and going. That is PeteMcDevittShow.com. So make sure that you're checking out Pete over on YouTube. Does Disney, does sports. Sounds familiar. It's what we do. We're one big, gigantic community, and I am proud to be his partner channel. Gene Fitzmagic is my partner on this channel and on all things FPE related. You can check out Gene. He's going to be doing basketball, baseball. He also does some game show hosting, and he does some serious interviews. He's a great guy for booking things like Evening with Magical Lifestyle. He's been knocking it out of the park. So make sure that you tune in. Whether it's myself, my partner, or anyone that is a cast on the FPE network, we're here for you. If you want to be a part of it, reach out to us. We're taking in casting calls. We're doing all kinds of crazy things. Thank you, Jesse. If you guys want anything, you can go over to the FPE Media Group links. That is our link tree. Take you just about anywhere you want to go. We have all different kinds of stuff. We have content for everybody. It's all family friendly. Here at the Sports Channel, we do kind of push it a little bit. I'm not going to tell you that we don't. We don't allow the F word because at the end of the day, we want to keep things exactly where they are. I said my wife, thank you very much. My wife wants to make sure that I reiterate this. Live streaming in the park with my wife. My wife was in the park yesterday. She'll be back in the park again tomorrow. Not once, but twice. She will be in Epcot in the morning. She will be in Magic Kingdom in the evening for fireworks. So if you want to see the Enchantment fireworks, tune in to Florida Park Explorers tomorrow in the evening. If you want to see Epcot and you want to see Flower and Garden, she'll be there in the morning. So, tons of great stuff going on around the network. But that's who and what we are. There's tons of us. We're everywhere. And we're multiplying. Be careful. Let's see. My wife is asking whether or not I'm going to start this show. So while you guys are sitting there chatting, I'm going to kind of pop in and say hi real quick to everybody over at the other show. Let me get them set up. Whoop. Whoop. Let's get them set. And let me stop in and say hi. Hi, everybody. I'm on the other channel. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
We're live on the sports channel right now, too.
Multitasking.
We are in between periods getting ready for the start of the third. So, yeah, I figured I'd stop in, get you guys pushed in. We're waiting on Larry, and then we'll get you guys teed off. I'll run your opening. Greg, you know, as soon as I'm done, I'll be over. But you guys just have some fun. And then we'll come over and we'll pick on all things Star Trek.
Yes.
Yes.
Sulu will show up.
Only if he has What is it he wants? He wants North Carolina blueberries. That's an inside joke. I'll explain it to you when I'm not on the air. And with that, you guys chat it up, and I will see you guys in just a few minutes to kick the show off. Bye. So I'm a host that can host 2 shows at once, everybody. We are. They're making fun of me. They don't think I can hear them right now. Watch this. Let me go back in. Yes, here's a show. Go run it. I can still hear you even though I'm not in.
That's why I always say, I have no filter.
So they're over on the other channel. They're in the green room and they're all chatting up, having a great time. Star Wars goes live in 8 minutes on the other channel, right about as the time that the third period will start over here. We should be getting ready any minute. I am actually double streaming. Jesse, next week I'll be triple streaming. We're going to have 2 sports channels going on. We also have We Like Theme Park starts in 8 minutes, and we have the Galactic Council. So next week it'll be 4 shows. Right now it's 3. The network is exploding. It is growing exponentially. And we truly thank everybody who's helping us do this, because without you guys, it just can't happen. Jen, yes, I know you're switching streams right now. Thank you, though. It'll basically be me and Patty through here, and we got Jesse in here too, so we're all hanging out. Yeah, Jess, when I get off sometime later tonight, I will send you over the new schedule so that you know what our schedule actually is, because the schedule is nuts. So I will send that over to you. But yeah, the entire crew is over in there. What's really funny is you guys can see me on the camera here as I'm waiting for the third period to start. But what's in all actuality going on right now, I'm not actually on the same screen with you guys. I'm in a screen with a green room with 3 people who are getting ready to do Star Wars. So it's really kind of funny to me that I can be in 2 different screens at the same time and get this thing all launched up. So I'm going to kind of bounce back and forth and have some fun with them while I'm having fun with you guys. And I'm kind of just bouncing back and forth between screens because they still have 7 minutes. They don't need me right now. They need me to come in about the 2-minute mark. You're going to hear me give some marching orders while we're waiting for the third period. I may as well do that now because they're all in there and the third period has yet to start.
And then I'll throw it over to you guys about like what's your favorite part? What's your favorite scene? Dave is still on the Rangers game, broadcasting live.
The BearShark.
What's up? How are you, Larry?
How's it going? Good. How are you?
I'm live streaming on another channel right now, so I figured I'd come in and just say, hey, everybody, before you guys get going. Just have fun. Nikki, I'm super excited to have you join the team. So welcome in.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and we'll have a great time doing a lot of stuff with Star Wars. Obviously, I'm going to miss the first couple of minutes, but I'll be in as soon as the Ranger game is over. We're going to try and drag some hockey fans with us and bring them in. They need to see Greg's blue hair because I'm talking to them right now too.
It does kind of show up with the background.
Your background's amazing, by the way.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with that, I will kick you guys off at 9 o'clock. So I'll do my normal opening that I would with you guys, about 4.5 minutes, and then you guys will come in. Greg will take the lead. You guys just have some fun, and about that time, hockey game should be wrapping up, and I'll jump in.
Sounds good.
Have fun, guys.
Perfect.
May the fourth be with you and the force.
Nice.
Thank you.
Do we hear from DC at all?
I'll let you know, but I never hear from him until about 30 seconds before we go on. So who knows?
Okay. So we got 4 minutes, 30 seconds.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in a minute.
Great.
Awesome. Okay.
So everybody, we're getting to the start of the third period. We have Zavenijad, Kreider, Kropp, Fox, Panarin out on the ice. Kropp is starting at defense. Go figure that. Why? Because the Rangers are on a power play. So apparently at the end of the second, they did call a penalty. So the Rangers are only going with 1D and 4 forwards. That's a good move. I got to be honest with you. That's actually a really good move. I like that. It's a good power play unit. Maybe we can get up there. We're both second in the league. Second on penalties, second on power play, second on penalty kill. So it should be really interesting to see what happens here at the start of the third. Coming in with the power play, Rangers have been doing really well. Not as of late. They haven't been, that one was redirected almost off. Jari just did the dumbest thing I've ever seen. He played the puck way out of the crease. He is really lucky. There was like 8 feet behind him. If we had gotten that puck and actually could have gotten into the net, it's 3-1. That was not a great move on their part. That was a boneheaded play. It's the Penguins. So play stopped for just a moment. Whistle just blew. Minute 6 left in the power play. Right outside the Pens zone. Let's see what we got going on. What do we got? Rangers come in. Back at the point. Fox has got it. Shimmies across. Boom! Score! There we go. 3-1 Rangers. I just said if we did that, that was going to be the way that this game was going to start. 1 minute, 6 seconds into the third period. Chris Kreider again. Chris Kreider driving it home, everybody. How do you like them apples? 3-1. Welcome in, Dean Goalie Clinics. It is now 3-1. Rangers, Pens. We literally just scored. It's a power play goal, to quote Sam Rosen. So Wild up 2-0 against Flyers. Not surprised about that. James, I'm glad you're joining us, watching the game, hanging out with us. It's good to have hockey fans that'll kind of sit there, watch that, chat with us, have some fun. Gary wants that one back. He wishes he could, but at the end of the day, not the way the game is played. Sorry about it, Jari, but better luck's next time. So second on the power play, and there's a reason for it. Chris Kreider has been a difference maker all year. He has been amazing. Except for that was just stupid. What are you doing? He banked his own shot off his own man. Coming down the other way, even strength, 2-on-2. I know even strength is 5-on-5. I just like saying it. Let's see what we got. Oh, overskated the puck. Almost left it sitting there wide open. That would have been bad.
I don't know if it has any relevance, but one of my main things about this.
All right, so the Rangers are back in the zone.
When we start talking about it, but not having as much appreciation for it until I watched it before.
Coming back in, we got Rangers battling for the puck again. Rangers right now should be playing a little bit smarter hockey. This is stupid. Shesterkin was down on the ice. This could have been an absolute disaster. Rangers coming the other way. He shoots it. Had a guy wide open. That was I can't believe we didn't pass it across. Should have passed it across. Rangers still holding the puck deep in the net or deep in the zone. Penn's got it going side to side, cross ice. I'm going to start the other game while I'm talking with, or the other show while I'm talking with you guys, and we'll kind of get moving. I was kind of hoping for a stoppage of play. You guys are going to hear us kick off the Galactic Council, but that's okay because the Rangers are winning. And
But
there's
that's
nothing
a
they can
great
do
thing.
about it.
Towards the end, we'll talk about how it leads into Clone Wars.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Welcome back.
So it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to bring you guys into the back. We'll launch the show, and then I'll bring you guys. You know what? I'm going to leave you guys up on the screen today. There's no reason to take you to the back. This way, it's all three of you just starting the council. That should shock everybody because everyone's going to be like, what? So,
Who are these?
like, what's going? Well, they know Larry. They know Greg. They know you. It's just they've not seen all three of you together yet. So it should be pretty interesting. So since we're at it.
Greg Fitzmagic.
You are Greg Jar Jar Fitzmagic. I love you. So I'm going to get you guys started right now. Since it's 9 o'clock, we'll get you up on the air, get you guys moving. So we'll see you guys in just a few. Good luck. Have fun. Take chances.
Okay. Yeah, take chances.
All right. So for those of you who are hanging out here watching the council with us, or excuse me, watching the game with us, we need to get them moving. So just hang in there for just a second with me, everybody, while I get them going. Because Dave overlooked one gigantic detail, and that was not good. So Dave make a boo-boo.
Oh, you've got a porg.
So
I should get my
Dave
filter
make a boo-boo.
porg.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just sitting on a
Yeah.
right now.
Is that the one that makes noise?
Rangers come down. Another stoppage in play, everybody. So let's get their game started, or their show started while they're doing their thing. So going live. So this is how you produce a show while you're already online, which is utter insanity, just so you know. kind of crazy to do something as nutty as what I'm trying to pull off right now. But it is fun. We enjoy this. It's a good time. So, all right. So the Rangers are on the near boards. They're behind the net. They're coming along. Coming down the ice. Pittsburgh's breaking in. Broken up by, looked like, is that Hunt? Hunt broke it up. So the fourth line is on right. It can't be the fourth line because there's Antemi Panarin, but I also see Pillow Hands. Why is Pillow Hands on the ice with Antemi Panarin? That doesn't even make any sense to me. Like, at all. That shouldn't be happening. Duke's mom, DDM. Penguins fan here. Uh-oh. Penguins fan. Oh, we were friends. Welcome in, everybody. If you're hearing noises in the background, that would be enchantment going off. We live so close to the castle, it's ridiculous. Rangers back behind their own net, getting things rolling. And Phil Peetle's coming down the ice, coming down on the left side. He just got dropped like a bad habit. Wow. Get in front of the net, somebody. Somebody help him out. My goodness, Lafreniere has done nothing this game, and it's not his fault. It's been really bad hockey tonight across the board, even though we're winning 3-1, which the score does not reflect how lopsided the beginning of this game was, because it was lopsided. It was bad. So, at the end of the day, let's see if they get started.
We're doing this. We are doing this tonight.
That's fantastic. So my other cast is now rolling on the other channel. You guys have my undivided. My apologies. Welcome in Jeffrey, the Jamestown baseball commissioner. He was in last night on our baseball stream. Thank you always for supporting us, Jeffrey. We appreciate it. Oh, that's such a bad call. I looked down for 2 seconds. I didn't realize that Goudreau lost his edge. He tripped him. This is going to be a power play, no doubt, for tripping. It doesn't matter to me who wins, but if I had to choose a team, it's Penguins. That's really funny. Florida is out shooting Canadians 33-18. Wow. Yeah, Florida should be crushing them, but that's also the case with this game. In all actuality, how many shots are on net does not, even the fact that we're 3-1, like it's really not indicative of what's going on. Like it really shouldn't matter. Rangers should be up like again 5-1, but it is what it is. So good times. We're enjoying it. So where are you guys in from? We know DDM, we know Patty Puddles, I know Jamestown Commissioner. Welcome in, everybody. This is the inaugural episode of me calling Ranger games when I have an open spot. It's not going to be regular. It'll be on Tuesday nights when Tuesday nights are available, which is literally the next two Tuesday nights after this. So we'll be calling Ranger games on Tuesday nights. If I can fit it in more, I will. If it's a late game, like a 10 p.m. West Coast game, I definitely will be calling those because we don't have TV. We don't have shows on that late. So, and then, of course, the entire playoffs we'll be calling. So I'm going to be enjoying that a lot. So make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure you've hit that like button. Have we hit 50 yet? We were close. I got to imagine we're pretty darn close to 50 likes. So if you haven't hit that like button, please do so, because every time you interact with the algorithm, it does help the channel out tremendously. We appreciate it.
I do remember waiting for the Phantom Menace.
Let's see.
I think I waited for it. But yeah, this is like another one of those.
How you let that man stand in front of the net that long and nobody laid him out? I don't understand it. Luckily, it didn't turn into a goal, but it should have. It should have. That was ugly. Wow. Unbelievable. What do we got going on here?
I was in 2005.
We're close. We're 5 away. Come on, everybody. We need 5 more likes. We can do that.
No, don't be sorry.
We can do that. We can do it. We can do it.
First one I saw was probably at a country show, and even then I was like,
Let's see. What else is going on?
like looking backwards,
I really was hoping for like an end-to-end game that would be like kind of crazy where like did you just dump it into your own bench? No, it bounced off of your own player. Okay, well.
And she just sat there in the theater like, what's going on? So at 10, 11 years old, grasp what's going on in the world. Star Wars.
That's nice. We got 148 views so far, 45 thumbs up. I really appreciate that, everybody. I was hoping that anybody would come hang out with us. So, anyway, we're at a commercial break, everybody. And I want to thank everybody for coming in and supporting us the way that you guys do. FPE today alone, Jen streamed in the park for 5.5 hours at Hollywood Studios today. We had 110 people sitting in the chat over there. That was epic and fun. At 7 o'clock tonight, I came on and started calling my first hockey game ever. So that was fun as well. And then at 9 o'clock, we kicked off 2 additional shows. We like theme parks over on Florida Park Explorers Network, FPE Network. And then we also kicked off on our newest channel, our first live show, which is Galactic Council. It came from the network over to FPN Network Plus. So tons of stuff going on the channels. Full lineup will be available on FloridaParkExplorers.com starting tomorrow. Partial list is up there right now. So DDM, she killed it today. I am so impressed with my wife. The way that she's learned and developed, becoming, in my opinion, one of the best live streamers out there. Not saying that it's because it's my wife, but because of how she handles herself in the park. 5.5 hours. She did an excellent tour. She consistently handles the lags and everything else. I'm super proud of her. I mean, I can't say anything more than that. I know she's not watching, so because she had to go mod another channel. But she's amazing. If you guys don't know her, go over to Florida Park Explorers. Go follow us. Go watch. She's killing it. Tomorrow morning she's going to be at Epcot. Tomorrow night she's going to be at Magic Kingdom for fireworks. I think both streams are going to be about 4 or 5 hours. So she may stream 10 hours tomorrow. It's going to be epic. So make sure you're checking it out. She's doing an amazing job. Rangers come down. Penguins got the puck in their own zone. Coming back out again for just ugly pond hockey. I mean, it is just ugly. Shesterkin, I don't get it. Like, he's on his butt, he's on his knees, he's all over the place. And Jesse just dropped in our link tree. For those of you who don't know us, that's the best way to find everything. It's got different channels, the YouTube channels, the Instagrams. You'll be able to find out about Gene Fitzmagic, our partner. You'll be able to find out about my wife, who does live streaming. We're all over the place. We have 6 different channels. We bring Disney, sports, movies, TV. If you name it, you can think of it, we do it. We just opened a new travel channel for our travel agents, for travel content. Absolutely going to be epic. We're going to have a lot of fun over there as well. So thank you for Jesse for dropping that in. And Rangers come back down. It's hard to watch. It's even harder to call because it's just hockey. It's like back and forth, back and forth. It's all mush mouth right in the middle of the ice. So bad. It's not just like fun hockey where there's, plays developing, passing, tight, crisp, tape to tape. These guys are just literally peppering it by throwing it in front, and then it's neutral zone play. But it is what it is. I'm happy to have hockey. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, Jen has over 1,300 views from this morning. She killed it. Last night, Dad, I don't even know where their stream's at. Their stream was pretty high last night. So we've had some really great streams lately. I think, Countdown, this was last night? Yeah, 9 hours ago. So Dole Dad on this channel right here, he did 1,150 views. That's amazing. We're super happy for that. Even Strength on Saturday night did 963. Right now, there's 11 people sitting here hanging out with us. I'm happy about that. Some people will be like, well, you only have 11 people in your chat. Yeah, but it's 11 hockey fans that are just sitting here chilling out, having a good time. So thanks for being here. Oh! Yeah, that's not good. I think it's incidental. I want to see a replay on that. Thank you, Jeffrey.
So, give me what is
Dean, it seems like they're both doing it. It's really screwed up the way that this game has gone. It's gone back and forth. It's like it's been ugly hockey. It's been really ugly. And even though we're winning, we don't deserve to be. If you saw the first period and a half, it was atrocious. They just went to commercial break, so we'll kind of sit here and chat it up. I want to pull NHL scores again and see where we're at with scores at the moment. Let's see what we got. Rangers 3-1. Flyers losing 3-0 in the Wild. Let's put this up on the screen. Let's grab this as a screen grab and share this up here for you guys. Let's see. What do we got? Silly Webheads. I just saw comments pop up. I'm guessing pens are all stretched passes. Well, you would think so. There's been so much neutral zone play. It is not even funny. They've been almost playing on each other's blue lines. It's like they can't get in. The ice conditions look really bad. The puck's jumping all over the place. It's almost like they had a concert 15 minutes before they went on. It's been pretty nasty. It hasn't been great play by any stretch of the imagination. But as you see, Rangers right now, 10 minutes left in the game. You got Rangers up 3-1. You have 16 minutes left in the second, and Wild are destroying Florida right now. And then he's got the same thing, 15 minutes left with the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs are up right now 6-2. Mrazek went down with an injury early on. And then you got Avalanche just started. They're 3 minutes in, 0-0. Hurricanes, 15 left, 3-2 over to Lightning at the moment. Panthers 5-4, 17 left in that game as well. Do we have anything else that we need to take a look at? Let's see. What else do we got? Nope. We have the late games going to be Stars, Ducks. And we'll wait on that one until it comes out. But until then, plays resumed. So let's get this off the screen at the moment. Dumped it back in all the way down. 9.5 left in the third. Rangers are winning 3-1. Power play right now. I got to be honest with you, I'm not surprised on that one. It almost turned into a really bad injury. Boston Bruins are losing tonight, 6-2 right now. Toronto Maple Leafs came around the backside of the net, and I can't tell how it happened, but it looked like he lost his footing. Crap, that's a goal. Saw that coming. Oh well. 3-2. And it had to be the Rat. The Rat scored of all people. Ah, man, I hate him. Like, cannot stand Sidney Crosby.
He just wants to get out of there.
It's a good screen. If you're not going to clear the guy from in front of the net, this is what's going to happen every time, Rangers. You cannot let him stand there like that. As soon as your goalie takes himself and puts himself in position, he's screened. Not good. Jeffrey, we will be calling baseball games. Gene Fitzmagic will be calling baseball games. He's going to be calling basketball and baseball. We're waiting for the season to kick off, and then Gene's going to be calling games either on Sundays, Tuesdays, or Friday nights. So he's going to have 3 nights of the week that are going to be sports. We're designating right now which nights are going to be which. I think baseball is going to be on Tuesday night. And basketball on Sunday. So Dean, they are incredibly well coached. If you were in earlier, you would have heard me sit there and say, it's a good coach. I just can't stand him. It's just like I've never been a fan. I don't like the guy, but he's a great coach. They've done very well through the years. Yes, you've got Ratface and Malkin. They're, at the end of the day, I just wish all the rules applied to everybody. That's one of the reasons I can't stand Sidney Crosby. He's a darn good hockey player. He's been good for the game. Rangers are immensely talented. There's no doubt. But they're not playing it tonight. Antemi Panarin's been off lately. He's not playing a good game. I don't know if off-screen things are affecting him again, like last year or the beginning of the year. I really don't know. Zivanejad's been hot and cold. Kreider's been he's a freaking beast. Trouba's been playing well. Everybody's been playing really, really well. But It's just not there yet. 8 minutes left in the third. 3-2 Rangers winning over Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh in the zone right now, pressing pretty hard. Rangers trying to fight back. They're hitting everybody right now, which is a good thing. My philosophy is if you're not scoring, you should be hitting somebody. That's interference. He just held them up at the line. These guys got to call this. You just can't do that. Igor is ridiculous. I was not a fan when he first came into the league for two reasons. Number one, I didn't like the fact that Henrik went out without a cup. I mean, that's not Igor's fault. That's Henrik and the Rangers' fault. But Igor was not. I saw the scouting. I watched him down in Hartford. I watched him play. Back overseas. He was a darn good goaltender, and I knew that we had something special with him. I was a little worried about his injury prone with the groin and everything, but at the end of the day, this man has stepped in. 9.4 save percentage, down to a 0.936. He's down to 93.6 at the moment, only because the other night he had a bad night. It happens. This is a hugely important game. This one will decide second place right now. Even though they've got a game in hand, we got a game in hand. If they go up 3 points right now, we're still a game back. So we could get away with something. And right now, what's Sid doing? He's chirping it up. He doesn't like something. What doesn't he like? Oh, he went off the crossbar. That's what he's unhappy about. Aw. 3-2. 6.5 left in the game. That should have been a penalty on the Rangers. One of the things that you'll always hear is I may complain about the other team not getting penalties, but I will also call them against myself. I am a big proponent of fair hockey. Rangers just got away with one right there, no doubt. I was a fan of Igor before he played for the NHL. Yeah, KHL, he was phenomenal. Did he play for Tankor or did he play? Who did he play for? But I remember watching him before he came over, and he was a beast. BearSharks Leafs 6-2. Thank you, Dallas Hockey Girl, for the updates. People popping in and out. We love it. Thanks for doing that. If you're just joining us, smash that like button. We're trying to get to 50 likes. If we get to 50 likes, I don't know what I'll do. I have a plate full of food over here. Maybe I'll eat my dinner, which has been sitting here for like 45 minutes. But we've got keep having stoppages of play. It's 6 minutes left in the third right now. He's better than Lundqvist, in my opinion. Lundqvist was... I would love to have seen the two of them at their heyday. He's a better puck handler than Lundqvist ever could be. Lundqvist was weak to the glove side high. Shesterkin seems to be stronger on that, but weaker on the blocker side, which Lundqvist was really strong at. I think that they're two very, very, in my opinion, elite goaltenders. I will hold my judgment on Shesterkin as to whether or not he's better than, because if you go back to Lundqvist opening years, he was amazing. I mean, he was amazing. His work with Benoit Allaire made him elite, outstanding. The 2014 Cup run is only because of him. And if he doesn't let that one goal in against LA, we hoist a cup in 2014. So I think he deserved the cup. I've been joking around the entire time that if they wanted to trade Georgiev at the trade deadline, I would have signed Henrik for the rest of the year and put him on the bench behind Shesterkin and let him play a couple of games. I bet she's better than Georgiev. So even with him in the current condition that he's in and not game ready, he's probably still better. Pray for Pillow Hands is back. That's awesome. Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, Lundqvist knows talent when he sees it. It's funny to watch Steve Alliquette and Lundqvist sit there and talk because – you have two NHL goalies. No offense to Alliquette, but he's not in Lundqvist's division. So when they sit there and they have their little chats, I do wonder if Lundqvist is like, really, dude? You know who I am? I'm Henrik Lundqvist, King of New York. But it's weird to watch him sitting in a suit in between periods. There's no doubt. And don't get me wrong, he's should be on the cover of a GQ magazine, but I'd wear a Ranger jersey. He is struggling. Georgiev's been having issues because he's in his own head. He wants to be a number one goal. Oh, set up in front. Rangers fan on the shot. Otherwise, that was a goal. They had Jerry beat cold. Just couldn't get it done. this puck is rolling all over the place. Georgiev is in his own head. He wants to be a number one goaltender. He's had issues on the Rangers, frankly, including with Tony DeAngelo when they got in a fist fight down the breezeway. He's had issues across the board. He thinks that he should have been the heir apparent. Sorry, Shesterkin is a better goalie. But he's in his own head right now, and he might be a number one goaltender somewhere. This is the same thing that happened with Lundqvist and Cam Talbot. Cam Talbot's a starter, so I mean, I'm not saying that the guy's not worthy of it, but you're not going to start when you're blowing, like 4 or 5 goals in minutes. So it kind of is what it is, and it just kind of, he is a great backup. He's good at what he does. The problem that you have is in the division that we're playing in, you got to be a great backup. And, either that or Shesterkin's going to have to carry the load, especially going down the run right now. You got 1 point separating us to the Penguins. And at the moment, we're 6 points out of first. I mean, obviously tonight I'm rooting against Carolina. I would love to see them absolutely whiff it, because that would help us out tremendously. Right now, Carolina's tied with Lightning 3-3 with 9 minutes left in the third. I can tell you right now, I would love to see them, absolutely flop tonight. So obviously, I'm pulling for Tampa. He can steal games, great backup. But do you think he's fighting the puck, or do you think he's fighting in his head? Because he seems to be out of position, wildly out of position at times. I don't have a problem playing the top of the blue paint, but you can't play the top of the blue paint when they're behind the net. Like you can't be there. You gotta be a little bit tighter to the post. He just seems like he's out of position. When you look at his confidence level just doesn't seem like it's there. He's constantly looking for the puck as opposed to knowing where it is. And when you look at Shesterkin, even like with him in net right now, he's squared up to his pads. He's squared up to the shooter. He looks comfortable. He doesn't look out of sorts. He just looks ready. And I think that's the major difference. Next year, you're not going to see Georgiev with the team. I would imagine on draft, either on or around draft day, you're going to see him get traded. I would imagine Adam Huska is up for us as our backup next year, would be my guess, which he seems capable. I don't know that he's great. I need to watch a little bit more on him. Yeah, it's a mental game, and it happens. Look at Antemi Panarin right now. Panarin is literally sitting here. If there's a guy who's slumping harder than him right now, I don't know. I mean, even though he scored last game or the game before, he's still not playing good hockey. And it could be the politics that's going over across seas. He had this issue when he had to take a leave of absence, and it may be bothering him. And that could just very well be it. He's got family across seas. He could be just having some issues. But he's got to leave that mental stuff at the door. He's a top elite player getting paid elite money. He's got to get out of his head, and he's got to get back on the ice. He's got to lead this team. But right now, the thing that surprises me the most, and I don't care that it's towards the end of the season right now, give me the letter C, give me a hot glue gun, and let's slap it on Captain Chris Kreider. If there is somebody that is more deserving right now, he is leading this team from the offensive zone, from the defensive zone, from the bench, from the locker room. This is a veteran right now, and the Rangers need to honor this man. Put the C on his chest. Let's move on. Rangers need a new captain. Rangers are breaking right now. Empty net. Missed it. Coming down. Rangers trying to get that puck. Got an empty net situation right now. Chris Kreider's about to. Oh, he passed it. Passed. And how did that not go in? How did that not go in? Empty net. So far, the Rangers have 4 shots on goal. They can't get it in the net. Oh no, that's a bad hit. Mika Zivanejad just took one across the mouth. Thank you for subscribing, Terry Ann. Welcome into the FPE family. Welcome into our sports network. Thanks for subscribing. We really appreciate it. Rangers wow, that was a hard shot. Came right off. But what do we got down here? No, he didn't score again. They missed an empty net. That's the 5th miss on the empty net. They're killing me right now. The game should be locked up 4-2, even though there's 38 seconds left. This is how Rangers lose games. You can't miss an empty net 5 times. I'm sorry. If I'm Gallant, I go in and I would be complaining because that's a goal. Oh, wow. Shesterkin just saved the game. Right there, 23 seconds left. If you're watching this, go back and watch. 23 seconds left. Shesterkin literally just robbed the game. Thank you to the fanning on the shot at the 13-second mark because that was going in too. The Rangers are just standing around flat-footed. Shesterkin one more time just sat there and said, no, I will not let this in. I'm going to carry this team. Way to go, Shesterkin. Great job. Let's see. I wish they keep him as a backup. Yeah, you know what? You're exactly right. I wish they'd keep him. He's just going to be looking for too much money. He wants to be a starter. So that's probably not going to happen. And then Panarin does disappear from time to time. Right now, he is absolutely invisible. Like he is non-existent. He's not leading. He's not doing anything. His body language is wrong. Rangers are at the bench right now. Pittsburgh's got a timeout. Cadillac trivia question. Which Ranger had the longest point streak prior to their 21st birthday? I wonder what the answer is. It's a great question. Don Murdoch. Wow. 1976. Pretty impressive. And they're looking at Lafreniere for that, so they're wondering why in the world this kid's not doing a little better. Yeah, there's no doubt. I totally agree with you guys, hands down. 4.5 seconds left in the game. Rangers up 3-2. If they can hold off, Rangers will win and jump into second place, game in hand, meaning they're at 67 games played. We're at 66 games played. After tonight, it'll be 67, 68. We could jump over them 2 more points if we play an extra game and we win. We can make a move. Now, we are tied for games in play. Game's over. Rangers win, everybody. Welcome to Rangers Town. My first game in the record. Rangers win it at a score of 3-2. Shesterkin absolutely killing it. Stars of the game tonight got to be Shesterkin. Got to be Captain Chris Kreider. I'm going to just start calling him Captain Chris Kreider because that's what he is to me. The rest of the team, I got to be honest with you, I think who am I giving the next one to? You got Kreider with Kreider's getting a star. I'm going to give Shesterkin a star. I'll give the puck boy the last star because the rest of it, I don't buy it. But everybody, Saturday nights right here on this channel, we have an absolutely epic show that we do. It is called Even Strength. It is with Sam Weld. If you're not paying attention to Sam's channel, he calls Toronto games. Make sure you go over to Sam Weld. In the middle, Crystal Palace. She's in school, so she joins us when she can. She is a great Ranger fan. Great content creator. We're happy to have her join us right here on the Sports Channel. It's Saturday at 10 o'clock. Also right here on the Sports Channel, we have Breaking Balls. It is a baseball recap program on Monday nights at 10:30. Right here, join Jeff and Bill as they wrap up the week and tell you what's going on. Everything baseball. Those two know their stuff. But I don't have to say for anybody else because it's just me tonight. Thanks for joining us. I had an absolute blast doing this. So until next Tuesday, which we'll be calling Devils game right here, Rangers Devils live next Tuesday night. Join us here Saturday night. Tomorrow, Jen's in the park twice. We also have over on the network, we have shows. We have extra, we have shows. Go over and check everything out, please. Go support us. Hit the subscribe button. We're so blessed to have everybody in this. Thank you guys so much for doing this. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here with the Rangers. Welcome to Rangers Town. I am the BearShark. Until next week. Take care, everybody.